Hello Aquarius, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. This is your mid-July 2019 general and love spread, and it's around the eclipse. Wow, we've got the Hierophant, which is Taurus. This could be a commitment, and we've got the Six of Wands, which is a card of success and recognition, with a fire sign. Some of you may have fire in your chart. Nevertheless, some of you could even be like, have someone who's quite, they've got quite a big ego, and you know, this could be like looking at that, and because the Hierophant is, you know, doing things in a traditional way, this could be someone that doesn't want to do something in a traditional way, you know, because they feel very royal. There's a very royal sense to that Six of Wands. We've got the Four of Swords, taking time out. Some of you may actually be on holiday. Okay, so many messages will be coming through. I'm using the Connolly Tarot at this time for this Celtic Cross spread. It is this eclipse on the 16th or 17th of July is happening in your 12th house. So things that are hidden, it is a time of completion of something to do with the law, something to do with career and authorities, of course, even something around the father. Now, we know that Pluto, Saturn, and the South Node are in your 12th house. So this is a completion of a major cycle for you. Could be a karmic cycle that you have been dealing with. It could be the completion and a transformation of it. So let's look. So dear Aquarius, in the now position, you have Justice. Wow. Libra. Crossing. Crossing this is the World card. Major Arcana. Again. At the foundation. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Aquarius. You've had some sort of an epiphany. The sun's coming out. The sun is ready to shine for you, baby. Let's look at the top of your reading. Oh my God, Aquarius. We've got the Empress. In the near future, oh, okay, you are battling on still for something. Let's take the position of you. You've got the Ace of Wands. Okay. Love it. So far, in your environment is the Five of Cups. In your hopes and fears is the Knight of Pentacles. And the outcome for Aquarius is the Six of Cups. So, at the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands, ready to walk through that new doorway. You are being protected, I would say, by a situation. I think that you've got a lot of protection around you, but you know, you're still going to have something to fight for. And I would say that some of you may be fighting a change it's saying like you've got to go with it. So don't go against the grain, Aquarius, go with it. Let's see what's beneath that. 10 of Wands, wow. So that means that you've already planted some seeds. As you could see, there's that doorway. Again, such a similarity here. At some stage in your life, and I would say around about when the Tower happened, in the distant past, you had planted some seeds, and they're ready to sprout. They're ready to take form because you're moving through something new. And we've got the Hierophant here again, and this could mean that we're talking about some sort of a commitment, maybe even a marriage. Let's look at some more cards. the astrology cards, Black Moon astrology cards for Aquarius. How are they being affected by the transits? What is showing up? Of course, on a collective scale, all Aquarians will not be affected in the same way because not everyone is born on the same day. So, and on your own birth natal chart, everyone has got different planets in different areas. So let's take, and this is a general reading, so let's see what the astrology shows. Aries, and I am, and it's a number 13, and I wouldn't be surprised for some of you if you don't have your North Node in Aries, and this is a time where you're saying, it's about me. Aries is the fighter, Aries is the warrior. Some of you may be dealing with a strong Aries energy. I feel that this is mainly your energy. Let's look at your love life. Okay, Doreen Virtue, let's take 3 romance angels. Okay, so spirit guides and angels, Aquarius and their love life. What are they dealing with in their love life, please? 3 cards probably. Let's see. Aquarius. Okay, so we've got 1 card which is heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Two more cards, please. Archangel Michael. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And 1 more card. There it is, children. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay, now this you could be dealing obviously with someone from the past. You've got the 6 of Cups here, and this is, we're in Mercury retrograde right now. We've got the Mother here, the Empress, which is what's on your mind. Let's look at the bottom here. We've got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, some of you do have romantic feelings for someone, but the children, there are children that are changing things up here. Children are making the difference here, and also the children card here does remind me very much of the 6 of Cups as well. So again, the children could mean that in another lifetime, because I do feel that the 6 of Cups is a soulmate connection, you obviously knew each other from childhood, if it's in this 3D connection, or it's something to do with a past life, which talks about soulmate connection, yes. Now, twin flame, soulmate, they are different, but I'm going to see with more cards where we're at. But I do feel with all these major arcanas, this is incredible. You're at the point of justice. You're hoping to find balance. This is Libra, and Libra is partnerships. Whether this is romantic or family or business, doesn't matter. The fact that the card is here is saying that it's very karmic. It's a number 11. You are living a book of your life at this time. We all are. We're just, writing. It's like keeping a journal. And this time in our life, today being the 14th of July, is a very important time in the book of all of our lives. But I feel that I need to say it especially for you, Aquarius. Now, some of you may be dealing with legal issues, of course, and the challenge is for the completion to come through, because this is the world and it's the successful completion of a cycle, of a karmic time, of a time when justice should be served because the lessons have been learned. This is Saturnian, this energy, and it shows the 4 fixed energies, which is Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. And remember, the card of the Hierophant showed up, and it's also here as well. And we've got the King of Pentacles here. So it'd be nice if I could lift the cards, wouldn't it? So we've got the King of Pentacles under the card of Taurus. So Taurus is prominent here as well. Some of you may have your moon or your rising sign in Taurus, or in Taurus. Do we have, or even Scorpio, because we have the Tower here, which is Scorpio and Uranus. Uranus rules Aquarius, and Uranus is in Taurus. So beneath the King of Pentacles is the Ace of Cups, which is showing in the past, let's say. So the King of Pentacles, I feel, is for most of you your energy. Yes, some of you may have an earth sign that you are in love with, someone, because he's sitting on that Ace of Cups. But, you know, on top of that, we then have the Hierophant, which is obligations, family obligations, religion, beliefs, structures. Here we've got a burden, and here still continuing to fight. It's as though you were at the end of the burden, but you're still waiting to see that those seeds have sprout since you've already planted them in the past. And of course, the King of Pentacles is someone who is very business orientated, someone who is very, very abundant where money is concerned. They're, you know, full of their comforts. They like their comforts. They like their money. They like to have beautiful things around them. They are ruled by Venus, after all. And we do have the Empress here, which again is Venus. And here we've got the energy of Aries, Taurus, and Libra. So this is what's on your mind. Now, if you are the King of Pentacles, then the Empress is someone that is on your mind. This could be someone who is very motherly. Some of you, of course, this could even be your own mum in other situations if you're not looking at love. But you know, the Empress is, it's like, as an energy, it's all about expansion, growth, and giving birth to something very creative that's going to manifest. You know, it's going to manifest more comforts for you. It's going to, and the Empress is also someone that is in your eyes, someone that is very, very beloved. She's got a very sexual energy that is very magnetizing towards you. You're trained, what's the word I'm looking for? She's the perfect female. She's the perfect female in every way. If this is a female, it can go the other way, it doesn't matter. But she is the, you know, she's all about love. She's all about someone that can provide for you, someone that will be there for you. This is someone that you would like to have babies with. Major Arcana. Now Venus, the planet Venus is in the sign of Cancer, and it's very sensitive at this time. Cancer is where the first eclipse took place on the, you know, the new moon solar eclipse on the 2nd of July. And it's all about family, the mother. So something new has begun from the 2nd of July, being an eclipse, very strong new moon. Now this eclipse on the 16th or 17th, depending on where you are in the world, is going to be a full moon lunar eclipse. So that's like amplified full moon. It's all about culminations, where something ends, something new takes its place. Now Venus is just about to come onto the North Node, which is destiny in love, destiny in relation to what we love, to our projects, to our money, to anything that we place value on. And Cancer is our foundation, it's our home. From what I could see here with a tower, and the tower is something that was not built on solid ground. This is a big shift, a big change. So some of you have already started, have already begun, most of you, the change. Now the tower is, they say, Plutonian. Pluto is in Capricorn, across from Cancer, with the South Node. This is a time of letting go of hardships, letting go of karmic past situations. Pluto and Saturn, South Node, and the Moon are going to be there all together in a couple of days. Yes, the party is happening in Capricorn, which is all about the authoritarian. It's all about your career, your status, your father. There is some sort of a karmic completion. Now, in the recent past with the Sun, it's got a lot to do with love. It's got a lot to do with the heart. This is the energy of Leo. So this is your 7th house, which is illuminated here. Leo is your 7th house of partnership, relationship, whether it's business, family, personal, doesn't matter. But as you could see, these little angels are carrying the Sun. And the Sun is all about clarity. It's all about good news coming through. It's all about healing, vitality, strength. Leo is also creative projects. Leo is love, and this is the most positive card in the deck. So after the Tower has changed something suddenly, drastically. Now I'm saying in the distant past, some of you could be living that now. Some of you could be going through that shift now, because timing is very different for everyone. So after the change, the Sun comes through, the healing comes through. On your mind is the beauty of this Empress. But in the near future, we've got 5 of Swords, and it seems as though you are getting ready, because you're at an imbalance, you're getting ready to take place in some sort of a conversation, which could be quite harsh. It could be difficult because the Swords have come out. And when I say the Swords have come out, the communication can be quite harsh, and it is a 5. Now usually we've got 3 people in this card, but here we've got only 2. So this could be a message of truth, a conversation, I want to say, of truth. When I say message, I do have that Ace of Swords, which is glowing. So I do believe that probably the conversation can get a little bit heated, and it can be quite difficult, but it's going to bring in the change. Now the position of you is the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is like, wow, it's like that, you know, that flame that burns within you, that flame that gets you going. Now Mars is in Leo. Mars is the ruler of Scorpio and Aries, so there is a, you know, a heavy want and a need to start something new. You're wanting to create something new. You're wanting to maybe even communicate how you're feeling, and you are feeling that there is a burning for you, and you need to, you know, take the initiative to start something. And this could be very sexual energy, because we've got like air and fire here. Thank God we've got some water here, which is going to put out that fire. Why do I feel that there is a lot of sexual energy here? Romantic feelings, but also a lot of zest for love, a zest for intimacy. And you know, Pluto, which is in Capricorn, Pluto is very penetrating. It's very like, it's, you know, goes down just like Scorpio is, very dark with their intimacy. Maybe you're opening up and you are speaking the truth about how you feel, like your irritation, your frustration. Some of you may have been, at odds with someone for a while and maybe not even communicating because of family situation. Now children could be in the picture, and this, I would say that the challenge with this card here, because you're trying to find your footing here with the Justice card, with the challenge card being the World card, some of you may even be at a distance to someone that you are very connected to spiritually, emotionally, sexually. The challenge is to maybe even travel, maybe even end an era in your life where you've been battling to find your happiness. Maybe you've been holding back on your most intimate feelings, your emotional feelings as well. And I feel that you're ready to blow, like you're ready to blow your top. And especially having the Ace of Wands and the Tower right next to each other. And I feel that with the Uranus being in Taurus, dear Aquarius, I feel that because Uranus is your ruler, I think that you are changing your values at this time. You are changing. You are doing things differently. And you're going to rebel against whatever has been an imbalance for you. In the environment position is the Five of Cups, noticing those 3 cups that are spilled, but not looking at the partnership back here. So concentrating on the past. Now we are in Mercury retrograde. So some of you are maybe even at a standstill in a relationship, right? And you are mulling over that. Now your hopes and fears is that things will start to move. It's very slow moving. Now here we've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is usually, it's Earth, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For me, the Knight of Pentacles is more Virgo energy. Yeah, and for those of you that are Aquarius rising, Virgo is your 8th house. So the 8th house of death and transformation, sharing on an intimate level, sharing your finances, sharing your intimate, most, deepest thoughts and moments, yeah? But it's very, very slow moving, and I think that that's why there is a frustration. Aquarius can see way into the future. Aquarius is air, so there isn't a lot of patience there. Some of you have had to really be patient. And that's what the Empress calls for as well. She calls for patience because she will have her delivery in 6 months, which, if we're looking at the eclipses now, the eclipse now is going to be, it's going to last up until Christmas, which is 6 months. 5-6 months. That's when the birth will be taking place. If we are talking about a literal birth, it can be just a manifestation of love and balance. This is the 6 of Cups. It's a soulmate energy. What I'd like to do, and I'm thinking that in a matter of 6 months, we will be moving into your solar return, dear Aquarius. So it's practically, we're just over halfway. So when we're at halfway with our birthday, like in the middle of the year, it's usually a very good time. So that's why I see that this part of your reading is very positive. And then we go into, with what's happening with the eclipse here, things that are not known to you because they are happening. It's like you're dealing with the dark now. This eclipse is happening in your 12th house. So you can't see what's happening and what will be the transformation, what will be the changes. So let's take some more cards. And I'm using the Albano-Waite special edition. Let's take some more cards. First of all, I'd like to look at that Five of Swords in the near future. What's that battle about? Oh, wow. Yeah, baby. Scorpio, transformation, change. Yeah, there is an imbalance. That's why you're going to go through the transformation. Just like everyone is going through some sort of a change, death and transformation and being reborn. It's as though everyone is moving into a brand new cycle. Let's take the card for the Justice and the World in the challenge position. And we've got the Three of Wands. This is usually someone that has done the work and they're waiting on their return. This is also very Sagittarian for me because he is looking across the world. Okay, some of you may be dealing, as I said, with someone who may be overseas. You're looking for those ships, you're waiting for them. It does have the potential to grow. It's another 3. Let's look at that Empress. And we've got the Page of Swords. So this could be a message coming through, a message of truth. Some of you may even be spying on this Empress. Maybe this Empress is waiting on a message and she's getting impatient. If this is your partner, let's say. Let's take another card. And we've got the Sun. Wow, again. Oh my God. And this is, Leo is your 7th house of partnership and relationship. Now the Sun is children. Some of you may have an Aquarian, Gemini or Libran child, adolescent child, that this Empress may have responsibilities to. Wow. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is an energy of going back to the past, looking for information. We've got the Sun twice. Something to do with true love, with intimacy. Because, you know, there is intimacy with the Empress here. And communication quickly coming through. So we go from the Page to the Sword to the Knight. So there is a necessity to communicate about things of the past. Now, the conversations could speak about children as well. Let's take the Sun in the recent past position. I do feel that the Knight of Swords is your energy, dear Aquarius. Maybe there's been some sort of an argument in the past and the Sun needs to, you know, clarify. The conversation needs to open up, and it is coming in quickly. Let's look at the Sun. That's what you're wanting to do, have quick communication. And you may even be talking about what is in your heart, because, you know, the House of Leo is all about romance. It's about fun. I think that there's been heavy weight, a lot of seriousness here, and it needs to lighten up. Now here we've got the heart-to-heart conversations. Okay? Honestly speak, it says. Honesty is essential. It does say pay attention to the red flags. So be careful how you communicate. It can be a very, you know, with the potent energies, there are so many oppositions from Capricorn to Cancer. It's like a tug of war. Be careful with your words. Be careful with how you communicate. Try to put yourself in the other person's position to see that they're feeling the way you are as well. Let's take this card on the Sun. And we've got the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. This is a wish that is needing to be talked about. Someone is wishing for true love. Someone is wishing for communication, to open up, to be truthful. Wow. I didn't even say where I was going to put them, but I'm going to put them right here. This is what we've got, the Knight of Cups and the Star. So I'm thinking that because the Star is a card of healing, of course, after the sudden shift, there is the potential. The potential is for a wish fulfillment, and the Nine of Cups just opened up. Now you're moving towards your wish. You are maybe even praying to the Lord, praying to the divine, to Spirit, that if this cup could come to you, or if you actually get the nerve to make this offer, will it be accepted? This could even be an apology. With the Tower here, and the conversations here that have been a little bit abrupt. Now the Star is also social media and communication through that. Maybe this offer has been made in the past. This was someone's wish come true, but whatever obligations around family, children, it was not the right time to be accepted. And, you know, this could have been the Tower for both of you. So that's why we've got the Death card here, the necessity for change. Okay, and I've already mentioned, like, there's a lot of fixed energy here. We've got Leo, we've got Scorpio, we've got Taurus that showed up with that Hierophant. We've got Aquarius, all the fixed energies, and the World card. I was just going to say, next card is the Five of Wands. Someone is trying to build on something. Maybe you're not on the same page, but you know, the Five of Wands is not such a difficult energy. It's people trying to build on a foundation. Now, if you add that sixth wand, that says that it's got the potential to become successful. It's the Six of Wands here. If there is ego, that needs to come down. The ego needs to be wiped away. It's not a time for ego, everyone. Now, this could be you or your partner. The energies are way too potent to be using ego to get what you want. This is a time of releasing, relaxing, going with it, and just accepting whatever comes through. Let's see the card that just fell down on the Star and the Knight of Cups, as well as the Tower. Now this Knight of Cups is probably the Scorpio energy. Yep, let's take that card. And we've got the Emperor. Wow. Another major arcana. We've got the Empress, and here we've got the Emperor. And the Emperor is very Saturnian. He is Aries, Taurus. And you know that many times, because I say he's Saturnian, we could be talking about Capricorn energies, but Aquarius and Capricorn are both ruled by Saturn, and Aquarius is here. So some of you, this is your energy, obviously. Some of you may have been quite cold, quite stern, maybe too much on your plate, and you haven't been able to show your love. Well, this is a time of change. This is a time of, you know, the stability here is suddenly shifting from the Tower. You go from the Knight of Cups to the Star card, and then you have the Emperor, which is a number 4. And this is like the rock. The rock. This is someone who is very, very stable. Someone who, yes, doesn't show their feelings, true. They could be showing their sexual side more to what their emotional side is showing. And, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get the Knight of Cups showing up very soon. Let's look at that Five of Cups in the environment position. That card did want to show up. Wow. Oh, wow. I really did not see it. Even with the flip that it did, it did not catch my eye. So I'm totally shocked. But yeah, it's so on point with those Two of Cups that are still standing, Two of Cups there. That's what they're crying over. That's what they're mulling over. They want you back. They want you back. So if someone is coming back from the past, I think that it's a time of, yes, the children were in the way. Now the universe is pushing for a change. There is a lot of innocence here. And even here, as you could see, one of you may already have a child, or both of you already have children, but you know, we get to the point where, yes, children are number one, but then it's like, what about me? And that's what the universe is trying to teach you, that you have to be happy to be able to give to your children. You are, let's say, the empress here. You are the emperor. It's not about, yes, it's not about your own, but it's about the family. But for you to be able to rule, you have to be the one that is the rock. And of course, to be a rock, you need to have everything in your life, a healthy balance. Let's look at that Knight of Pentacles in the hopes and fears. Three of Cups, sorry. So we go from the 2 to the 3. So that Knight of Pentacles is starting to move, starting to take those first steps. Wow. Okay, the cards are getting upset with me now. What do we have at the final outcome? That's it. That is it. The end of the burdens. You're putting those wands down. You're going to hold on to one wand only. That's enough. It's a 10. It turns into that ace. So an Ace of Pentacles. Something that's going to be very stable, very promising. There's a lot of sentiment here. There is a lot of a burden, but it was worth it. The Ace of Pentacles holds a lot of promise. This is a child. Some of you may even, like, because we've got the Empress here and the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, some of you may have had difficulty in carrying a pregnancy to term, and it's been really hard. It's been tough. But, you know, that hard work has measured up to what it's supposed to happen, what's supposed to happen, because I feel that with the help from others, and I do feel that this is help from others, because it's in the position of you've become successful. There's that Ace of Wands right there. I'm going to take one more card on the Five of Wands. Now, for some of you, this could even be like not only building on a relationship, but also building, maybe even building a real, like a physical new structure. Yes, because the Tower came down, and therefore this could be a new project that you started. Now we've got the Hangman. Hangman speaks of Pisces, and Pisces, as I said, it's the last sign of the zodiac, and Pisces for you is your second house of values. It's your second house of earned income, and Pisces again is unconditional love, but it's also a very spiritual house. So yes, the sacrifice will pay off, whatever the sacrifice was here. And what I'd like to do now is take a couple of Sibillas. Okay, so yes. Now there may be one or two of you out there maybe one person out there that could be changing partnerships, because we've got the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords here on the Empress. And we've got the card of someone coming back from the past. Could it be that the Empress could be, for some of you, your partner, and they're at odds with you with the Five of Swords, because you are in the foundation area, and this could go the other way as well. Because we've got the Five of Swords, yes. Five of Swords usually shows three people. Sometimes we do have another person coming through. We've got the Three of Cups. Some of you are finding out maybe that there has been a third person here. So your Empress, let's say, may have stepped out of the relationship. For others of you, it could be that the Emperor stepped out of the relationship. And some of you could be letting go of that, because we've got the Death card here. The Death card is transformation. We've got the World card, which is the challenge is to complete a karmic cycle. And we've also got the Justice card underneath, which could speak of legalities. And, you know, with the children here, pay attention to the red flags. We've got the romantic feelings here. Let's look at this Death card. We've got the Namika, the female enemy. The mask is coming off. So the sacrifice turns into expansion and growth. You're figuring out who your enemies are, or the news that comes through is what is going to make you transform. The healing is here. Again, the number 13, it's right on the Death card. And we've got Superbia, Two of Wands, walking through that new doorway, making a choice between two. I'm going to take one more card. I'd like to take one more card on that Two of Cups. So we've got the 5 and the 2 of Cups. What else do we need to know about that? Two of Cups and the 5 of Cups. And I was going to say that they add up to the 7 of Cups. The confusion needs to, you know, those glasses need to come off. You need to get out of your head, because you're concentrating on those 3 of Cups in the past, and you're not looking at those 2 that are still standing. So I feel that there is an energy of being bewildered here. And of course, 7 of Cups is Pisces again. Wow, another 7. Another 7 here. 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords, the Stealth card. Someone is making a choice between 2. Okay, someone is very busy trying to get away with something. But the 2 cups are still standing there. I would say that the 7 of Cups is also, it's a card of intelligence. That you need to clear the air. You need to deal with the past before you can move forward. Now, there it is again, the World card. Now, the World card again is the completion. And it did fall right on top of the Emperor here. Right on top of the Emperor. I'm going to take one more card on the what is external to you. Now, some of you may be dealing with someone who has got many choices. They've got lots of suitors. They've got choices. They're trying to see the truth. They're trying to maybe manifest, maybe be at the point where they can give you choices. Maybe it's someone that's very, I don't want to say sneaky, but very quiet about what the choices that they have. Maybe they're not letting you know. Maybe they're choosing you above another person, and it could be another air sign. And we've also got Pisces here. I do feel that because the Two of Pentacles, that could be them just being very busy, of course. Again, twos always speak of choice, yes. But usually the Two of Pentacles is more, I'm very busy. I've got a lot on my plate. I don't know what to do first. And let's see what else we've got. And the Ace of Swords. So yes, the clarity is coming through. The clarity and the new beginning is coming through. Dear Aquarius, this is like decisiveness. It's, you know, cutting the past, shedding that skin, letting go of it. Now I'd like to take, dear Aquarius, I'd like to take an angel answer. I know this turned into quite a reading. Please think of a question. These cards are usually just flying out as well. Spirit, please. Aquarius, mid-July 2019. What's happening with them? Can you please answer their question? Dear Aquarius, if you're not ready with your question, please pause the video. Let's see what comes out for Aquarius. What do they need to know? What are they asking about? Okay. Oh, wow, we've got 3 cards. Okay, 3 cards have opened up. And we've got let go, yes, and ask your angels. So I'm going to say let go of the past. Okay, if you are asking, ask your angels, and yes. So it doesn't matter which order we put these in. I'm going to read from the book for you. A lot of the signs are getting this card. A lot. There was another sign that got the ask the angels. I don't know who it was. I don't remember. The let go. You are the only sign that got that. Let go of. Let's see what it says to let go of. The time has come to let go of this situation. Stop focusing on how or when it will be solved or even why it occurred. Relationships that are unhealthy or unfulfilling should be released in order to allow something better to come in. Don't worry, God and your angels have everything under control. A key aspect to manifesting your desires is to ask for what you want and then to release it to heaven. If you've drawn this card, you may be holding on too tightly to the way your dreams will unfold. Make a wish and then leave the rest to your angels. I think that the way things are right now, the energies, you can even start asking and connecting with the divine, asking, sending out your wishes to the divine. I know it's a full moon phase, but with eclipses, the heavens are open. Your angels are always with you. However, you must ask for their assistance in order for them to provide you with the help you're seeking, because heaven respects your free will choices. State your questions to your angels clearly. You can do so either out loud or silently in your own mind. Your angels will instantly help you according to God's will. Your angels may also have special messages for you about the situation you're asking about. Sit quietly in a peaceful place, indoors or out in nature, and ask for advice and guidance. Notice what messages come to you. It's possible the answers will come to you through your feelings, hearing, or sight, or perhaps you will just know the answer. You can also ask the angels for signs during the day to guide you onto the right path. And we've got the yes card. Bravo! The decision you've made is the right one. There's no need to continue to sort through additional options. You know what to do, and you should move forward with your plans. You've made the correct choice for your personal growth and development. However, some decisions can be a true challenge If the task ahead of you is daunting or even sad, then proceed with your plans in a way that is life-affirming and self-loving. Ask your angels to be with you every step of the way, and don't hesitate to call upon friends and family for support. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, my darlings, I think I will leave it at that. I think you're out for, I think you are the warrior this month, and you really are going for what you desire. That's what it's all about. And this is, especially with Chiron being in Aries, this is like healing that wound, that open wound, through caring for thyself and then for others, of course. So, dear Aquarius, thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and of course, I'm sending you my love and wishing you all the best for this very important time of the year. Bye for now.